Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, Late Night Owls Talk Time. And thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, God, yeah. I hope you guys had a great day today. I definitely did. Pretty busy, but it was pretty much a good day today. I talked to a lot of people today, made some new friends, and just had a really good time today. And like I said, I hope you guys had a very enjoyable day as well. Okay? Welcome to everybody in the bushes over here in chat. In the chat, we have Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Jermaine said, welcome to the live. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Support the stream. Keep it 100 by doing a super chat, super stickers, cash out at $ Shades Tube, or membership for only $4.99 per month. Thank you, Jermaine, and thanks to you guys as well. All right, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen, and it will be in my comment section as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much. All right. And again, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure that you thumbs up this video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And thank you guys so much. All righty. All righty. All right. So tonight, guys, we have a new story to tell you guys about another hanging. And once again, they have ruled it the S word, okay? Mario Kaiser Jr. found unalive with a noose around his neck. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys about that tonight. We're going to talk about Young Thug, how he's been running his mouth, and they got him on recording or audio. You know, I told you guys and played the other stuff last week, so I got another little message he stated. He said they let you guys hear. I don't see anything wrong with what he's. Well, I won't even say anything. But anyway, we're gonna do that. A couple of breaking news articles. Of course, we're gonna do a reaction to the videos, probably 2 or 3 videos, and then Shay's thoughts, and that's it. And we're gonna do all of this in 1 hour and maybe 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so go get you something to drink and relax a seat, bed, or whatever. If you are at work, continue to do your job and watch and listen to me on the download. And we are going to get started with this dig on live. All right, let me see who's in the chat. Here we got Most Hated over here, Most Hated Bronze in the place to be. What's up? What's up? Again, Jermaine Stank Ass in the place to be. What's up? What's up? And everybody in the bushes and everybody in the daggone who watches this in the daggone replay. You hear it in the background, Jermaine? Huh? You hear it? You don't tell me what to do. All right? Oh my God. That's all we do is argue, me and him. All right, y'all. You watch your mouth, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and do this, you guys. So let's see, what should we do the reaction videos first, or should I tell you guys about Mario Kaiser Jr.? Which one do you think we should do, Mr. Jermaine and Mr. Most Hated? Which one y'all want to hear first? Mario Kaiser Jr., you know? Or do you want to hear about Young Thug? Or do y'all want to do the reaction videos first? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Mario. So you said Mario. Hey, they're jamming. All right, so let's see. Mario. Where did you send that to? Mario story. Let's see. Let me go look on my messages. Some people know they cannot follow directions for nothing in the world, you guys. Damn. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I got all this shit open up on my phone. This is like 50,000 things. Okay, so you got it over here, I think. Mario Kaiser. Oh man, I'm just not reading your message. You are a trip, Jermaine. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do Mario first, okay? Just like y'all just said. Okay, thanks, Jermaine. We're gonna do Mario first, and do that first. Hey, I'm St. Laurent. St. Laurent is getting more and more braver every day. Let me go to the back banners and do this right. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a little Dirk off. I mean, what am I doing? I mean, I really should have kept that right there. Actually, I'll do another Young Thug thing. Okay. Okay, so Mario. Let's do Mario first. Kaiser. Make sure I spell his name right. I knew I was going to spell it backwards. I knew I was going to do Kaiser the wrong way. Okay, hold on, y'all. So now I'll be making some typos. Let me make sure. Okay, so we're going to talk about him first. And while we talk about him, I'm going to switch the music, okay? Let me switch this background music real quick to something a little bit more. Let's do it to this. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let me tell you guys about this story real quick. Hold on. They're asking me, why did they... See, I should have known. Let me take this crap off of here. So anyway, y'all. Mario Kaiser Jr. was found unalive near his apartment with a noose around his neck. His family says that police have not explained exactly what happened. They're still trying to figure out what happened to this young man right here. Let me show you a picture of him real quick. Okay, so anyway, before we start with this, because they are trying to say this young man committed the S word. So before we start off with this topic, let me just tell you guys the 988 SUICIDE in Crisis Lifeline offers 24-hour support in non-judgmental listening. All right, those experiencing any type of problems or those type of thoughts can dial 988. All right, so that's 988. Now, Janicia Gillings and her boyfriend, Mario Kaiser Jr., spoke on the phone for the last time the night of Monday, April the 28th. The couple was planning to see each other the following Friday. Kaiser lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, while his girlfriend was in South Carolina. Okay? But those plans never happened, you guys, because on Tuesday, April the 29th, Kaiser, a 30-year-old owner of a trucking business, was found unalive 50 feet from his apartment complex with a noose around his neck. And that's according to Kaiser's mother, Alicia Moore. Now, remember I told you guys about a story last year involving Javion McGee, a 21-year-old truck driver from the Chicago area who was found unalive under a tree with a noose around his neck last September in Henderson, North Carolina. McGee's unaliving was ruled a S word by the state medical examiner in May, but his family suspected foul play, and so did we, and I still do. Okay, we covered that case like in depth, and every time we were covering it, I just felt like somebody did this to him. It's just not. I still do not believe Javion unalived himself. I just do not believe that. Now, anyway, in Kaiser's case, the initial incident report from the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department, CMPD, as well as his, certificate issued by North Carolina's Medical Examiner's Office, obtained by PRISM, both classified his unaliving as the S word. Now check this out. They did not do no autopsy. All right? Which is very strange. But anyway, they said that determination does not sit right with Kaiser's family. Months later, they continued to seek information and flag inconsistencies surrounding the police investigation into the unaliving of their beloved son, brother, nephew, and boyfriend. Now, his girlfriend said, "This man was my world, and I loved him very much. He was a strong man, an outgoing person who loved everyone and was a motivator and a hardworking man." The CMPD did not respond to emails, phone calls, or voicemail messages. His girlfriend and Kaiser's other family members told PRISM that there were multiple discrepancies in, just inaccuracies while speaking to police about Kaiser's unaliving and reviewing related documents. For one, the girlfriend said police did not appear to have clarity on when Kaiser's unaliving happened. Now, his girlfriend showed PRISM a screenshot of her last phone call with Kaiser at 11:38 p.m. on April the 28th. Okay, but that conversation does not align with what a CMPD police detective told Moore. Moore told Prism over text messages that Detective Patrick Moore, no relation, said that security camera footage from Kaiser's apartment showed him leaving the building around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Okay? On June the 17th, Kaiser's mother received the incident report in the you know what certificate from the CMPD. She was shocked to see multiple errors on the incident report, along with omissions of crucial information. Moore pointed out that her son's middle name was written as Lamont instead of Lamar. Certain items crucial to the investigation were not included in the report, such as the black stool that Patrick Moore had told Kaiser's mother he used to end his life. The police report only mentions where and when the incident took place, but it is standard procedure to include more details about the crime scene, including all items present. They didn't do any autopsy to see if anything was in the system, Moore told Prism in a phone interview. I feel like they just put this paperwork together because it ain't true. I can feel it in my heart. He did not hang himself. And the thing about it though, how did they just not decide not to do autopsy before contacting the parents or the relatives to see what they wanted to do? Yeah, I definitely don't think Javion hung himself. You know I don't. So they definitely have the complete police incident report, okay? Let's see how long it is real quick. So they say he did not have any weapons, no stolen vehicle. Let's see, they said at 0555 hours on April the 29th, 2025, the victim was found deceased. This incident occurred on West Arbors Drive in the Arbors Professional Center Office Park. They entered this information on April 29, 2025 at 0756. The reporting officers B.D. Hahn, badge number 004893. Let's see what else they got here. So they only got one page too. Hold on, let's see something. So Moore remained convinced that Kaiser, whose body she said evoked a lynching, could have been unalive. She and Kaiser's other loved ones also remained unconvinced that the police conducted a thorough investigation. Moore told Prism that police never questioned her or allowed her to provide a statement about her son. She says she has been unable to speak to the chiropractor who practice was near Kaiser's apartment and who allegedly found her son's body after 5 a.m. She also said she was barred from seeing Kaiser's body unless she agreed to first embalm him due to a risk of spreading germs. This sounds so familiar. Don't y'all remember Javion's case when they wouldn't let the parents see him? Well, they couldn't get there. They would not release pictures or anything. Now, his girlfriend told Prism, I feel like the police are just brushing it off like nothing really happened, like he didn't have people he loved. Very familiar. With little mainstream news coverage of Kaiser's case, Black content creators and independent journalists have played a central role in bringing attention to this story. We know who Richard Taylor is, okay? I think that's the same dude, isn't it? Okay, they said Richard Taylor or Taylor Publishing on YouTube and Body by Rosia on TikTok have shared details, asked critical questions, and helped build a public conversation around the circumstances of Kaiser's unaliving. So in an interview with Taylor, that's the same dude who was also covering Javion's unalive. I think I played his video one or two times over here. So anyway, in an interview with Taylor, Moore described being perturbed by the behavior of the police detective investigating the case. When Moore first received a call from Patrick Moore informing her of Kaiser's unaliving, she said that she and other family members immediately drove from Illinois, where Kaiser is originally from, to Charlotte. She said, when we got there, we went to the police station, and Detective Moore said, "Oh, I can't believe you got here that quick." Moore said in the YouTube interview, the whole time we were talking, he has a smirk look on his face, the same way those police officers were doing with Javion. No, I honestly don't believe this young man unalived himself. I just don't believe it. Same situation. I believe some type of racist people or some type of racist clan is doing this. Okay? Anyway, Kaiser's uncle, Lorenzo Johnson, backed up that claim in a text message to prison. He said, "I was there at the police station with his mother and other family members, trying to get to the bottom of what happened to him. Anytime they talked about my nephew, Patrick Moore smiled and laughed. When we asked about the chair police left at the crime scene and asked shouldn't they have had it in the evidence, he went back and got it. I think the whole thing was suspicious." Other family members also refused to accept that Kaiser passed on by the S word. They say he had too much to live for to take his own life. He would never hurt his mother or family that way. Rose Maria Sims, Moore's mother-in-law, wrote in a letter to prison. Now, Veronica Lovelet, Kaiser's aunt, agreed, writing in a statement to prison, "He did not commit the S word. He had too much to live for. He was a happy, outgoing person. There's no way he did that to himself. And these hangings are still going on in North Carolina." And it really is, because that day, not that day, when I was covering Javion McGee's case, I told you guys about other similar situations happening or that happened in North Carolina or surrounding vicinities, including other states. It's the same playbook. I'm hearing the same situation. Look at this. Now, in 2017, guys, the Equal Justice Initiative published a report that counted 123 lynchings of African Americans in North Carolina between the years 1877 and 1950. Underreported stories such as Kaiser's and McGee's have sparked fears among some Black residents that these lynchings have not stopped. Underreporting also remains a major issue surrounding hate crimes. One study estimated that only 14% of actual hate crimes are captured in official data, with about 80% of agencies reporting zero hate crimes, according to the Leadership Conference of Civil and Human Rights. Kaiser's family has alleged racial bias behind why they believe his unaliving has not been investigated thoroughly, a common accusation against police departments across the country. For instance, in North Carolina, Black people are 1.9 times more likely to be unalived by police than white people, according to Mapping Police Violence. Now, Kaiser's family continues to grapple with the aftermath of his unaliving. Moore said Kaiser's apartment management has not allowed her to collect her son's belongings without the approval of the police, who in turn tell Moore it's up to the apartment complex. In other words, they're giving her the runaround, okay? Like they did with Javion McGee's family. But I tell you what, do not give up, okay? Do not give up, Kaiser's family and his girlfriend. Don't do it. Do not give up and get to the bottom of this. I wish they would have did another autopsy on Jadia. Okay, so anyway, the family wants Kaiser to be remembered for being a hardworking, kind, and compassionate man who was unjustly taken from his loved ones. They have created a GoFundMe account to bring Mario back home to Alton, Illinois, and help with funeral expenses. And I'll show you his GoFundMe in a minute. A friend who asked to remain anonymous said, "Losing my best friend is the biggest heartbreak this year. It has been a month and a half, and nothing has been done about Mario. It's very traumatizing knowing how cruel this world can be." Kaiser's brother, James Mike Jr., wrote in a text message to Prism, "My brother comes from a loving family. My mother raised us both to be stand-up men, so this situation has left all of us lost. We just want to know the truth, no matter what it is. Right now, we feel like the North Carolina police and the detective on the case really don't care because he's Black. All we are asking for is understanding. We can never get him back, but my mom will be able to sleep a little better at night with proper closure." So anyway, this is his GoFundMe right here. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Fill this out. So far they have raised $2,865. The goal is $3,500. So if you guys want to donate, go ahead and make a donation. This is this GoFundMe right here. Get this damn stuff out the way. Take this off real quick, and I'll open it back up in a minute. So if you want to donate to him, to his expense, for his funeral, but to get him back to Illinois, you can go ahead and, make a donation by going to this on GoFundMe, okay? And we are going to keep on following this story because, listen, people get up on YouTube and talk about some of the most craziest stuff on here, all right, and things that does not make any sense, all right? They will just talk about the same thing over and over again, and you got people out here lynching Black people, and this crime's happening in general, and these things need to be addressed, okay? I mean, yeah, I can understand you talking about, Mo3 and Lil Durk and all that, but listen, the world does not revolve around these people, okay? There's other things that's happening in this world that needs to be talked about, all right? Because you just never know when this may be one of your loved ones or, friends or whomever. And, we just need to stay on top of these things so we can stop, we can at least try to stop these things from happening. It's plainly ridiculous. You can't even go places these days without, someone basically, without you fearing for your life, okay? Without you fearing for your life. If you got kids, nephews, nieces, cousins, brothers, or whatever, even your parents, you need to be on top of these situations because you never know when something like this may happen to someone in your family. And then the thing about it, you guys, things like this always happen to the good people. Some of these damn weird ass people out here be doing all this weird shit, lying, defaming your character, starting stuff, doing crimes and shit. Why come they can never, do, this stuff right here be happening to those type of people? Why does it always have to be somebody that's hardworking, someone that's trying to be a good citizen, ain't in and out of jail and shit, doing horrible crimes? Notice I put horrible crimes there. I didn't put, somebody going for self-defense or something simple. Okay. Why come it always be people that are trying to, make a difference in this world, that's trying to be productive, law abiding, good dads, good husbands, good siblings or cousins or whatever? It's crazy. And I honestly just reading this, and I haven't read every single thing yet, but just reading this and listening to Jermaine, tell me about the story and listen to videos, I don't feel like this young man took his life. Just like I definitely don't believe that Javion unalived himself. Just like this dude right here had a lot to live for, Javion did too. He was paying off his car, either he paid it off, he was preparing to buy a house, Javion. There's no way that dude is unalived himself. Okay? Same way this dude right here. There's no way his family members are stepping up and saying they do not believe that. And I commend his family members, his mom, Miss Moore. I commend her for still fighting, okay? Because she knows her son did not take his life. His brother knows, his girlfriend knows. I commend his girlfriend for being brave and stepping up and letting people know. My boyfriend, my man, did not unalive himself. He had too much to live for, period. And the way the police did not include certain things, like the chair that he supposedly or allegedly used, that is straight up suspicious. Okay, and making them wait to see his body and stuff, that is straight up suspicious. And having inconsistencies and things like that, that is so suspicious. And I didn't go over everything because I'm going to do a part 2 to this tomorrow, because I want to look at the autopsy report and stuff and everything. But it's just plainly a lot of inconsistencies, like somebody is lying. All right? So that's not good. And you know what? Some of these people don't give a damn about black people and about taking black people's lives. Let's keep it real. So we need to start spreading this information through social media, making people aware that, some black people are still getting lynched. All of these lynchings are not just, a coincidence, like the one they had here where the dude allegedly, hung himself a couple of years ago. So somewhere, I forgot where it was at. And I don't believe he did that himself. I just do not believe that. I don't care what these people say. I really don't. Because I know some of these people be having a lot of trickery, especially if they're racist and do not like black people because of their skin color. This does not even make any sense. Okay? So now let's go to a couple of videos to look at regarding this. I think Jermaine sent me some. I'm going to mute that music. And then we are going to wish the family condolences. And then we're going to go ahead and go to our next topic. And like I said, tomorrow I will do a part 2. And I'm going to be talking about this as much as possible because I want to bring awareness, okay, to this story. So each day I'll probably be telling you guys stuff about it, just like I did with JVI. All right? And just like I do with what's his name? I can't even remember his name because there's so many. Javion, Carmelo, Anthony. Okay, just like I do with him. I'm not going to forget about these people, Sandra Bland, and a lot of other people I'm not going to forget about because it's just not right. You guys sit up here and cover dead rappers all damn year for 6-7 years, and you just overlook stuff that is happening right then and now to people. You can cover the unalive rappers, but also cover other things because there are so many things happening in this world today. And not just about blacks either, because you do have some white people getting unalive too, and Latino and other colors. Over here, we talk about everybody, but since I am a black woman, I am going to touch on these little stories a little bit more because that's what I should be doing. All right? But we cover everybody here. Okay? And I'm telling you, less time need to be focused on bull crap on social media. And we need to focus more time on real issues that definitely affects every single one of us, whether we see it or not. All right? So let's go over and see if I can, what kind of videos we have over here. And thank you, Jermaine, for getting all this stuff together for me. Okay, so I got to see, where did you put that at? So here it is right here. We're going to watch this one. Okay, guys? Let's go ahead and watch this. Hold on. I did not share the video. We knew I was going to do that. Okay, let's share it now. Dodo bird, dodo bird, dodo bird, dodo bird. We need to get a whole song about that. Here we go. Wait, let me rewind.
An update about Mario Kaiser. We do have a news article that explains the entire situation. I want to shout out my journalist friend. She put her hours, her time, her free time outside of her 9 to 5, outside of her regular day, her regular life, to bring this news article together, to pull out all the information. We even have documents. The death certificate is in here. We have actual documents in this news article. Please check it out, y'all. Let's read this, and then I'll give you the actual website where to find it. So here it goes. Gone without explanation. Charlotte man's family seeks answers in his mysterious death. Mario Kaiser Jr. was found dead near his apartment with a around his neck. His family says police have not clearly explained what happened, which is the truth. And here, down here, this is the picture of Mario Kaiser here with his mother, okay? And this occurred back in April of this year. And when I tell you, back in April, when I first heard this story, I was prompted to make that video because there was nothing online about this besides TikTok. I'm glad that as a community, we made our videos, we pull in information, and we got this document together. This is a real-time document we got together to further explain the situation. Now, since then, Mario Kaiser has been cremated. So his body is gone. And, you know, it makes it very hard to figure out what actually happened. It's something I feel like, I hope that this is going to be an ongoing story. I wish that we had more people in law enforcement. I wish we had more people as medical examiners. I wish we had more detectives who can put their hours into just doing this. We need people in these spaces to do this work outside of your 9 to 5, outside of your regular life. I'm not getting paid to make these videos. I'm doing this because I have a passion. She wasn't paid to do this. This is because we have passion, we have care, and we want to see something come out of these situations other than just grief and sadness and anger. This was done by the people, for the people. We did this. Y'all helped do this. I want to thank everybody who commented, liked, shared. I want to thank you guys so much, because we cannot have people being unalived in this way in 2025. If this happened to this young man, it can happen to any of us. Do you understand? I'm very emotional about this kind of stuff because I have children and I live a full life. And I never want to see this happen to any of our people. Like I said, we have to make an example out of situations like this. We're not going to go unheard. We're not going to go silent. And we are definitely going to put in the time and effort to help those in our community. You can find this article on prismreports.org. You can type in Mario Kaiser on there. This article will come up. I'm so glad that now when you research him on Google, everything comes up, including this article, all the videos on YouTube, all the TikTok videos. There is conversation. There is a conversation going on. I love you guys, and I'm going to continue to look into stories like this. This is not going to be the last time we talk about something like this, unfortunately, but we are going to start more conversations, and we're going to have more boots on the ground in real life to do something about it. So,
and you know what? And I agree. And that's basically what I'm trying to emphasize, is that we definitely need to stay on top of these type of stories. This is his obituary right here, I think, notice or whatever. Let me show you. Let me stop her video real quick. His funeral was, visitation was that day. You can see it right there. There's the funeral. That's sad. He passed on this. No, let's see what they got up here. Go back to up here. On my actually it's not. That was my actual due date, April the 29th for my son. He was born on April the 25th instead. Sad. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what you guys are saying up here in the comments section. Oh, okay. That's just us. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I was trying to see, because somebody said he did not get cremated. But that girl just said the family said that, okay? And that was him with his girlfriend, and I guess they had won this at the fair somewhere. This is sad. I honestly believe they did that too. I believe they took his life. And the easiest thing to do is to act like someone unalive themselves. Okay? That's the easiest thing to do. That's why y'all better be careful out here. So let's see what else they have here. So like I said, we're going to talk about this a little bit more tomorrow and cover part 2 of this. My condolences are expressed out to his family, his girlfriend, his other relatives, his family, period, his friends. Hold on, let me take this off. And my prayers are extended out to them. And I definitely hope they find out exactly what happened to their loved one. You know, just reading the stuff that I read, I just don't, it's not adding up. Okay, just like with Javion McGee, it's not adding up. The daggone cases sound so similar. And I don't even know what could be done. I mean, if his body was cremated, I don't understand. I don't know what could have been done unless somebody who was there may be feeling guilty and they may speak up. But let me tell y'all something. If you're dealing with racist people and they in some type of clique or organization or whatever the case is, no one would ever tell. And it's just plain ridiculous. Do they have a timeline of what happened? I tell you what, we're going to research that for tomorrow, and then I'm going to see if I can find a timeline, or Jermaine, you can look and see so we can go over everything. I don't even think that they discussed none of that with this family or anything, and if they did, like they said, it wasn't, consistent. There were inconsistencies and stuff like that. But tomorrow, like I said, we're going to go over this a little bit more. Right. You said hold on this damn thing. You said the time difference, the girlfriend highlighted needs to be looked into. If she talked to him at 11:36, he couldn't have unalived himself at 10:30. He probably got unalived after 11:36. And why would they say that's? Because they didn't know. They probably did not know. When they told the story initially, they probably did not know that she talked to him at 11:36. And what about the FBI? You mean to tell me they can't call the FBI in to check this out? Or whatever you call that in that state? The FBI in the state or whatever the case is? Yeah, this is weird. But a lot of times, guys, when it's a black person, I hate to say it, this is how it plays out. That's why, again, people need to stop focusing on these people who've been dead for 16 years and things like that, and focus on stuff like this where people get unalive, in this manner right here. And it just happened. We didn't even know anything about this story. That's very weird right there. There's no way. Just like with Javion McGee, the foolishness they told us. And I just don't understand. I'm not talking about Javion parents, but I just don't understand how people can let this go. Parents and stuff. And just, basically listen to these people tell them that their child or loved one committed the S word, and you just know they didn't. You said it was his stool used or someone else's. Why wasn't it in the evidence right? Why wasn't it? Because they could have checked it for DNA and everything. So, now all of that stuff has been messed up. Now they won't even be able to tell anything, because I'm pretty sure they probably scrubbed the damn stool or replaced it with another stool, because that may not even be the actual stool. How do we know that's the actual stool that was used? That's what they take. That's what they are telling you. It doesn't mean it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to cover part 2 tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and move on. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about Young Thug running his mouth. And again, my condolences and prayers are extended out to this young man's family, his girlfriend, his friends, co-workers, and all. And I just don't know what else to say. It's just plain ridiculous. It truly is. And let me tell you, over here on Shades Tube, I know a lot of content creators like to say they're not making no money off of this, whatever case it is. Even if you make money off of these stories, that doesn't mean you're not covering them from your heart. Okay. Over here, I'm monetized, but you have to have a lot of views in order to really make something. But the thing is, I could be, even if I was a big content creator and making a whole lot of money, I still would have compassion for these people and I would still cover their stuff, not for the views, but because it needs to be out there. Okay. Just like when I talk about children and things like that. That's why from time to time, you hear me talking about some of these same people or going over their stories again. So over here, we do stuff from our heart, not just to get numbers or things like that. All right? All right. So we're going to do part 2 tomorrow because I really don't have enough time to go through everything I want to tonight. But we will do part 2 tomorrow, okay? And we may have to do a part 3 and a part 4 and a part 5 too. All right? Just like they do on the regular news. All right. So let's go ahead and go right into Young Thug. I wouldn't say, we put it up there running his mouth, but the thing is, the person who recorded him should have never put it out there. Okay, that's on everything. It reminds me of somebody else doing stupid shit like that. If you are trusting someone with things you're telling them, they should not be putting a daggone thing out there. Okay? So we're going to do Young Thug. Let me change this music back. Okay? So anyway, let me look at the story. I forgot where it's at. Let's see, Young Thug. Let's look and see. So anyway, Young Thug, you guys, I need to actually try to hit that on video. We're not gonna hear it off these people right here. Somebody in breaking news, somebody in California hit a part of that Powerball. Okay, they got $1.5 million. Okay, man, I wish I could. My numbers would have came out. Man, it would be all over. The only thing I won was $5, $4, and I think that was it. Anyway, y'all, Young Thug says, I'm not homophobic, but if you aren't openly gay, I don't trust you. So what's wrong with this thing? Hell, if somebody's lying about them being gay, what else are they lying about? If you are gay or bi, that's on you. Why is it such a secret if you are that? You should be proud. Now, anyway, Young Thug said he does not trust people putting on a facade, especially men who come out as gay after they have already struck up a friendship. I think you ought to upon your friend to tell them if you're like that, okay? It's not cool. Now, the rapper made the controversial comments on the Perspectives with Bank podcast, equating informing the cops about someone with coming out as gay after first claiming to be straight. He said it's a convoluted argument, but essentially, Thug says if you present yourself one way, a straight man, in this case, and later come out, and he's not rocking with you anymore. Now, YT says he doesn't care if he's a gay man, and they tell him they are gay. It's changing Thug's perception by coming out that he's just not comfortable with it. Thug tries to say multiple times he isn't homophobic, adding he hopes members of the LGBTQ plus community know he's on their side, and claiming he's got employees who are gay, so he can't be homo, I'm talking about phobic, okay? So they say, however, a few times he does seem to make a distinction between being gay and being a man. For instance, he says, if I look at you like a man and we are effing these together, girls together, and we doing certain X, and I look at you and a man like, and then I find out you are GAY, there ain't really nothing you can say to me. Okay? He said it seems good is trying to make a point about false appearances. But quite frankly, it's coming off homophobic, no matter how much Doug tries to say he's an animal. Well, I understand what he's talking about, okay? I mean, if you are friends with someone and you are getting together with beef, like you said, hey Tony Vance, what's up? What's going on? Happy blessed Monday. You're getting women right. Y'all, like you just said, banging out women together, and then you find out your homeboy is bi. You can't be gay if he's banging out women. Yeah, that's gonna make me feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, dude, why didn't you tell me so I can know? Okay, it's weird, man. So I understand what he's saying, but maybe he should have said it on the phone call so they can record it or whatever the case is. But maybe he should have said it there. But I do understand what he's saying. It's much like when a man meets, when a woman meets a man and he's not being upfront with her and telling her that he's bi, okay, and making her think that he's straight. So I think it's somewhat similar to that. You hanging out with your homeboy, he act like he's all into the women, but secretly he like men too. He should have told you and just asked you if he wants to keep it a secret. You being his friend, if he asks you to keep it a secret, you should. I got a whole friend who is bi, a dude, and he told me to keep it a secret. I didn't tell nobody. That's why I'm not saying his name. Okay, I didn't tell anybody about it. I've been knowing for years now. So I mean, everybody won't tell your secrets. Okay, so again, I think if you guys got a real good friend, he's bi, y'all homeboys, y'all doing stuff together, y'all effing women together, and all this other stuff. I think they should tell you that they bi. Just tell you don't say nothing. Shit. Okay, so I think this is it right here. Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it. Let's listen to it. I got to share it again. Hold on, y'all. My ass always forget. You don't have to say anything, Jermaine.
Turn, and I don't got nothing against people. It's people that work for me. But when I look at you a certain way, if I meet you and you, it's like, okay, if I meet you and you portraying that you a man and you not, I don't got nothing against people.
Yeah, no, I get what
you know what I'm saying? If you portraying a certain thing,
you deceiving.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't look at you the same.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you for being. So what? Everybody, whoever so what, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no problem with people. People work for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm damn near around people every day because they work for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no problem with them. I don't hate that I even brought this shit. I don't want you to take it out, but I hate I even brought it up because I don't even want the LGTB.
They get what you saying.
I don't even want that community to even think that I'm against them. I'm overly with y'all.
You
folks.
saying DL, bro? That's what you speaking of.
Like if I look at you like a man and we fucking bitches together, girls together, and we doing certain shit, and I look at you and a man like boy, that nigga, and then I find out it ain't really nothing you can say to me.
Yeah.
I'ma just look at you like you broke a man code. You broke a code that men with backbone stand up to. You broke that code. You can talk, you can say whatever you want to say. You broke a man code. I don't look at you the same. But in real life, I don't even want to hear what you got to say, but you still supposed to be a real nigga to say, I'm finna say it. I don't give a fuck if you want to hear it or not. I'm finna say it to make sure he know. And that's why I'm doing this interview.
He might
anyway, because I feel like once you break a rule from your manhood, once you rat or once you turn, and I don't got nothing against people. It's people that work for me. But when I look at you a certain way, if I meet you and you, it's like, okay, if I meet you and you portraying that you a man and you not, I don't got nothing against people.
Yeah, no, I get what
you know what I'm saying? If you portraying a certain thing,
you deceiving.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't look at you the same. Yeah. I ain't mad at you for being. So what? Everybody, whoever.
Oh, I start with that, y'all. Okay, I made a mistake. Started go because I was looking at something. So, like I said, somebody, what did they say? Once you rat or turn GAY, ain't you both of them a rat and GAY? What? Okay, I don't think he's described himself. That's the first thing. Ratting, being a snitch is not the same thing as being bi or gay. First of all, being gay means that you just like the same X. Okay, let's get that right. All right. I wish the LGG, whatever they call themselves, I wish that community would clarify, because so many people say stupid stuff. It's plain and ridiculous. All right. If you like both, it's called bi. That's the next thing. All right. So I don't think he's talking about himself. A snitch is just what it is. A snitch. They tell stuff. Okay. Your GAY is basically your business. Okay. Even if you're bi. Okay. But on the same level, if you have a real good friend, and I'm not talking about a basic friend, I'm saying a real close friend, and y'all getting together, hooking up with women and shit, I do think that you should tell your friend that you like both. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. He can either hang with you and still be friends with you. He don't have to do what you're doing, okay? Or he can go ahead and go on his way. At least you give them that opportunity if they don't want to, be around, that. You can't, listen, you cannot, I know they do this, but you can't get mad at someone because they don't agree with your lifestyle, okay? And that's crazy. As long as you're not being racist or tripping out and doing the most and being violent. I don't understand why people don't why they want to trip out, because people are not down with that. You don't have to be down with that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. What did they do to him? The thing about it, I think people need to speak as they want to. Let's not disrespect anybody. Like I said, you don't have to, if you're not down with that community, don't say you are. Just say, I don't agree with what they do, what people do, when they have same, all that stuff. However, that's them. If that's what they do, that's what they do. Much like anybody else. I don't get high. I don't drink, never have. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, but I'm not going to if I got a friend that get high, they just get high. That's what I'm trying to say. As long as they're not on no hardcore drugs or anything like that, they just get high. I don't want it around me because I can't stand the smell. But if that's what they do, that's what they do. The same thing with people being bi or the other thing. Okay, I have plenty, but not a whole bunch, but I have some friends that are straight up GAY, and we are still friends. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to be, doing this stuff. Okay, but some people don't really want to be around these people. You see. And so if you have a best friend and you know that you are GAY for it, well, bi, I think you should tell that person, I really do. Now, I do understand what he's saying. I may not agree with how he's saying certain things, but, I do understand what he's saying. And if I don't think a rat is the same thing as someone who's someone who is GAY, okay, or bi. It's not the same thing, okay? And sometimes it's good to tell on people too. It depends on what the situation is. Okay. It depends on the situation. But anyway, we just heard Young Thug. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. If you had a friend that is bi, a good close friend, and y'all meeting women or men together, would you want your friend to tell you or what? In the chat, or you don't give a damn, and let me know in the chat. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and watch some reaction videos real quick, only 3, and then we're going to move on to breaking news, then Shay's thoughts. Okay, and then we're going to get out of here. So let's go back over here. I like Young Thug though, so it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and, what the heck is going on here? Let's watch these cats. I know y'all think I am infatuated with cats, but this is what the hell is going on here. All right. Oh, let me change this first. What is going on over here? Let's take this down. You say you don't see a problem with it. I don't either. I would want someone to tell me too if we are best friends. If we're not best friends, I don't give a damn. We ain't gonna be hooking up with no dudes together, nothing. But if we're best friends and we're going on dates together, so I want to know if you BI, because you may be talking to both and think I want to do it with you or some shit. I don't know, but I just need to know, okay? So I can know, what's up. And so I can just know, just like if I was like that, I would tell my best friend. But that doesn't mean you need to go tell everybody else, because I may want it to be a secret. Okay, point blank. So I think you need not to be running your damn mouth telling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because if they tell you not to say something, you shouldn't be saying anything. Because they may not be embarrassed about it, but you know how some people be looking at you if you are a BI. Okay, so sometimes you like to keep things on the down low, but you shouldn't keep it on the down low if you're meeting, a woman. If you're a man, you're meeting a woman or something like that, because they definitely need to know if you like both. Okay, because there's a lot of things going around and things like that. Now let's do these viral videos real quick. Let's take we're gonna keep that up there because I need to keep that up there. Oh, it's already up here. I already got it up here. Okay, cool. All right. I already had it up here, y'all. Okay, now let's go over these viral videos so I don't have a chance to.
What the dog doing?
The dog scared of cucumbers too? What is this? Oh, that's the cat.
What the dog doing?
I wonder why cats are afraid of cucumbers. Let's see what this person got up here. Okay. Oh, because it's elongated, unexpected object. Oh, it resembles a snake. Okay. Y'all reading that? That's what it is. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You're intentionally scaring them. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. That's crazy. Thank you for putting that up there. Let me just give you a heart. All right. Because I wanted to know, why are they scared? Well, this person had already told us right here too. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. That's pretty fascinating though. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. Let's go and see what's going on with this one.
No! Hey!
And I fucking knew it! Still a Chick-fil-A nugget? No! Get off my Diet Coke! Stop it! No, boo-boo! I'll give you a piece. Stop. No. Maple.
Stuff all on,
No!
yeah, stuff all on his little mouth, trying to play like he was innocent.
No! Hey!
And I fucking knew it! Still a Chick-fil-A nugget? No! Get off my Diet Coke! Stop it!
He drinking a pop, y'all. Gosh, that's Sable right there. He's so cute. I know I played it back over again, but he's so cute. Look at him. Look at it.
No, boo-boo!
Damn, what's she gonna do? Eat the food after the cat put her paw on it? Come on now. I'm gonna get that food to that cat.
puppies.
Okay, we saw all of this. I just want to see the other part again. What are they saying to this cat right here? That's so cute. Look at it. Cutie pie. Cutie pie, y'all. All right, that was something to make you guys smile. Let's see what's going on here. What is this going on? 3 teenage boys. Okay, let's see this. We're gonna see one more after this, and that'll be it.
I'm sorry for y'all loss because I'm a parent too. But for y'all to be trying to get this man arrested on charges because he unalived y'all kids and y'all kids broke into his fucking house, masked up with fucking guns. Like, are y'all fucking serious? Like, first of all, let's start with being fucking parents and knowing what the fuck y'all kids capable of. Most of y'all motherfuckers know y'all kids out here in the street. I'm sorry for y'all loss because I'm a parent too. But for y'all to be trying to get this man arrested on charges because he unalived y'all kids and y'all kids broke into his fucking house, masked up with fucking guns. Like, are y'all fucking serious? Like, first of all, let's start with being fucking parents and knowing what the fuck y'all kids capable of. Most of y'all motherfuckers know y'all kids out here in the street. I'm sorry for y'all loss.
Okay, girl,
because I'm a parent too.
Hold on. You had me until you kept on saying the F word. Okay, first of all, she's right though about these daggone teenagers. The thing is, you breaking in somebody's houses and things like that. You get what you get. It doesn't matter if you are a teenager or what. If you want to come in somebody's house, mask, even if you didn't have a own mask, you come into somebody's house trying to break in, and they will probably not even hesitate to have unalived this man. Please, okay, we're not going to let anybody unalive us, whether it's a child or not. If you're breaking in our house, we're not thinking about how old you are. You shouldn't be in the house. Come on now. Y'all got to start. Look at him down there. That's crazy. This man definitely had a right to defend himself, all right? Period. You cannot let people just come into your house when you want to act grown and do grown shit. Well, you know what? Expect any type of consequences. And that's on everything. Shh. I definitely agree with this man. And I agree with this. Wait a minute, hold on. I agree with STEM thing, keep on coming up. I agree with that. All of this I agree with. Point blank. I need to read more about that story too. What was this that did?
I'm sorry for y'all loss because I'm a parent.
Yeah, we are sorry for their loss, but at the same time, we're not gonna let these kids unalive us. They're breaking in and stuff. We're just not gonna let that happen, okay? Goodness.
I gotta let him go
so this guy getting arrested, his dog goes crazy on the officers. Okay, let's see this.
he can get his dog.
What the fuck is y'all doing? What am I doing? Tell me what I'm arrested for. I'll get that dog. So y'all tell me why I'm getting arrested. Why am I being arrested?
He kicking on that, yo.
He's not gonna let the damn dog bite him. I wish y'all would stop acting so damn stupid, okay? He's not gonna let the dog take him out. Goodness, what you think he's supposed to do? You're lucky he didn't use his GUN and unalived him. See, the dog is innocent. The dog is thinking that these police officers are basically attacking his owner. All right. I'm glad they did not unalive the dog. At least I hope they didn't. They're just kicking him and things like that. But the dude should have called his dog off of him. God, why you gonna risk your dog getting unalive? Damn. But he's protecting his owner. The dog doesn't know he's a police officer. They're gonna end up probably shooting him though. That's why I wish this dude would call him back.
Fuck with that dog.
Still telling me shit. Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
Why stupid ass people keep on letting this dog loose? They're gonna end up shooting the damn dog. Goodness. is so, honestly, I cannot do this. This is so stupid. Y'all laugh at this shit. This is not funny. I don't want them to unalive the dog. They need to call this damn dog out. Where is his damn collar and chain at? Honestly, I would charge every single one of them. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about it. I wouldn't put the dog to sleep. I would charge every single one of them out there. Gosh. They're gonna end up shooting this dog.
In the house, Cobra. Come on. In the house. I'm fucking get my dog if I can't see. That's how I want to go. Come on. In the house, Cobra. Come on.
Shout out to that dog.
In the house.
As he should. As he should. Yeah.
Stop spraying my dog.
They can't even do this. They can't even control the damn dog. I cannot do this. And then when they put the damn dog to sleep, then they're gonna be crying. That's stupid. If this dude is getting arrested, he's clearly, let me see, they did. If this dude is getting arrested, clearly he must have did something. Damn, they're up here acting stupid and stuff. The dog, they're gonna end up unaliving the dog.
I fuck with that dog.
Yeah. What happened? I want to see.
I gotta let him go so he can get his. I gotta let him go so he can get his dog.
You don't have to let him go to get the damn dog. If they let him go, he's gonna run. Are y'all stupid? Huh? Somebody need to grab the damn dog before they put the dog to sleep. Let's see what you said. They did what? Let me put this in. This is just a test thing, right? Because I'm trying to read this comment. Okay, good. Because but I'm saying some cops will shoot that dog alive. You know what I'm saying? If you don't just get arrested, you get your dog back. I mean, why are they hyping that damn dog up saying, like it's okay for him to do that? He's getting arrested. Let them damn cops do their job and you get your dog so your dog can stay alive. It's a good thing they like dogs. Because if they did, they would have just shot that dog. Okay, period. They said, let's see. Somebody said he's not. They didn't unalive that dog, did they? Oh, they probably called the dog pound and labeled it a vicious animal and had it put down. That's why they should have called that damn dog back. Goodness. None of those people could control that dog. Where is the damn leash at? Who like if the dog ain't gonna go in the damn police house? I mean, the side of the house. If you were out there and the dog was attacking you, whether you're a police or not, you're gonna run into the house too. Hopefully, hopefully they didn't put him to sleep or anything. Hopefully they got him. Yeah, so I give respect to the officers too, because they would have. I'm telling you, normally they just would have shot him down. They value them dogs more than they value you. All right, let's keep it for real, for real. That dog wasn't hardly playing. That dog was trying to stop them because he don't know what they're doing. That dog does not know that those are police officers. Y'all need to stop doing this. But y'all be talking all this smack, and as soon as something happens, y'all start calling these damn police. Don't even make no sense. I don't like police who are racist and unalive people for nothing and just do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's of any color. I don't like police officers who do things like that. You know what I'm saying? I like fair officers who are not racist and things like that. Just like this idiot right here assaulted
a teenager attacked by an officer.
This is like him. He need his ass beat, okay? And he got I hope they fired his ass.
Officer at the Warren jail is going on the offensive. A teenager attacked by an officer at the Warren jail is going on the offensive, taking the city to court.
The officer said, "Hurry up and take the picture, you little." And he said, "I ain't no."
Just 14 days after the now viral moment of an officer assaulting a 19-year-old carjacking suspect, a lawsuit has officially been filed against.
Got to tell Payo and Ice Kitty, hey y'all, thank you so much for being here. My butt was watching these videos. I forgot all about you guys. You say you have a ginger kid, sweet potato. They are so naughty. He goes crazy over his cat food when I open the can. Yeah, I used to do the same thing, but my other cat be stealing our food. Okay, he's stealing our food. How you doing, Payo? Thank you so much. And how are you doing, Icy Kitty? Okay, you said they scared of their own animal, right? You definitely must be his master, not his friend. So let's see this again now.
It's the city of Warren on behalf of Jaquan Smith and Figer Law.
He's about double the size of him.
The 30-page complaint is now seeking $50 million in damages. Jaquan's aunt Tanisha Banks is just happy he's still here.
The first thing that ran across my mind, did he survive?
The big question is whether or not Jaquan received any injuries in the assault.
He was treated at the hospital for his injuries, and he was cleared of no injuries.
He is still, as of this day, having issues with head injuries. He's having headaches, dizziness, nausea.
Either way, the now fired officer Matthew Rodriguez has been charged with misdemeanor assault. It also turns out he has a history of alleged excessive force.
Oh, this old fat ass should be charged with a felony. All right, because if you do this to a police officer, you are going to be charged with a felony. He should be charged with a damn felony, period. And I hope this young man right here and his family win that lawsuit. I really do. And if I can remember,
We believe the murder occurred in the home.
I'm going to definitely be showing y'all, keeping y'all updated. Okay. So so now I'm going to do Shay's thoughts with this right here. All right. Okay. Shay's thoughts with this story right here. Is this the story right here? Is this the right story, Jermaine? Because Jermaine was recently accused of having a child and doing a sacrifice on his child, basically unaliving his child. This is the person right here, Dakaria, or that, I guess it's Dakaria Thompson. This is the person that this dodo bird was accusing Jermaine of unaliving. All right, let me just stress this out. First of all, Jermaine does not have any children. All right, this dodo bird straight up lied. All right, straight up lied. Just comes out with bogus stuff and just say anything. I don't know why he does it, but he did. So let me let y'all hear the actual story. We shouldn't play around like this, okay? When you know someone did not do something, don't be using this story for your own narrative. The parents of her are sad right now, all right? This person now here, I believe, is the one who did it, all right? It's not cute. What type of fucking monster would even play like that? Shh. Let me let y'all listen to the story real quick.
On Cambridge Drive in Hernandez's bedroom.
Prince George County's 19-year-old Dakara Thompson.
We believe the murder occurred in the home on Cambridge Drive in Hernandez's bedroom.
Prince George County's 19-year-old Dakara Thompson, who went missing 15 days ago, has been confirmed deceased. Hugo Hernandez Mendez, 35, has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Thompson was last seen by her family around 10 p.m. on August 22nd, when she told her father she was going to refuel her car and never returned. The next day, her car was found abandoned in front of a fire hydrant near Jasmine Terrace and Riggs Road. The cameras in the area captured Thompson leaving her car at 1:30 a.m. and walking along the sidewalk towards Riggs Road. A week after her disappearance, authorities discovered a female body in a grassy area located next to Highway 50 in Anne Arundel County. They have now confirmed that it is the missing Thompson. Another surveillance video shows that around 3 a.m. that evening, Thompson approached a black SUV. After talking to the driver, she got into the car, and the driver then drove to a residential area at 12,000 Kenbridge Avenue in Bowie City. On September 4th, the police searched the house and found evidence that Thompson was killed after being SA in one bedroom of the house. According to the indictment, more than a week after the incident, the suspect Hernandez Mendez threw Thompson from Bridge 50 into the South River. The police stated that they are still investigating how the two came into contact and whether Thompson and the suspect knew each other before she went missing. Hernandez Mendez has been charged with first-degree and second-degree murder and will appear in court in Upper Marlboro on Monday afternoon.
We believe the murder occurred in the home on Cambridge Drive.
I'm going to be acting dumb. What is SA? What does that mean? And they said she was doing business. What type of business is that? But it really doesn't matter what type of business she was doing, honestly. Because the thing is that this dude should have never done what he did. And why would he do this? Okay. So I tell you what, tomorrow, we're going to look into this little case a little bit more, and we're going to talk about this one too. Since this little dodo bird wanted to pretend like, because he was so mad at Jermaine Thompson for putting that heart by my name over there in Q's chat a day or two ago, he went up there and did a whole live and said Jermaine Thompson sacrificed his 19-year-old daughter. That's crazy. That's very crazy. So since he wanted to bring that out and play with these people, with this girl's family, when they just lost a loved one, we're going to just go ahead and talk about it and see exactly what happened to this girl. Okay? Point blank. But this is not, as you just saw her father and mother, it's not Jermaine. All right? Jermaine does not have any children. Point blank. It's just like Collie crazy that he would even go over there and say that and, you know, just put that shit out there. That's weird to me. It's very strange. And this is a real story. Why would you do that, boy? That's crazy. It's unacceptable. He is really making me lose. I have already lost all respect for him, but I'm really beginning to lose every ounce of any respect that I have for this dude. It's one thing to mess with me and say little silly things, but to go after other people that don't even know anything really about him or the situation that him and I we're going through, that's crazy. So we're going to talk about this again tomorrow, okay? That's it for the viral videos, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing and watching these with me and everything. Let me go back over here. So let me go ahead and finish with Shay's thoughts since I already started it. All right, and then maybe if I can, I'll give y'all one breaking news if I can. If not, all of this is breaking news. Okay, let's keep it real. All of this is breaking news. Okay, but anyway, the second thought is this right here. You know, because I wasn't going to address it, but I did talk to my soon-to-be ex about it because he also spread some more information stating that my soon-to-be ex, and I don't know exactly if he said, how did he say it, because I only heard part of it. The part that I heard, though, with my own ears is when he said that my soon-to-be ex raped someone. Okay, let me stress this. Well, I did call him up, and I did tell him what you said, okay, point blank. And what he told me to tell you is that, yeah, he did. He sure did. And he's wanted in 50 states. Okay, they're looking for him right now. The FBI, the GBI, the NBI, the NCI, the police, the military police, and all of them. All right, dum-dum. My soon-to-be ex is not a criminal. He has never engaged in any criminal activities, including rape. He has never even forced a woman to have sex with him. If a woman says no, that's it. All right. I'm prime example. I've been separated since what? Since 2017, I believe. Okay. And not one time has he ever forced me to do anything. If I say no, that's what it is. No. All right. So no, you got that wrong. Maybe you are the one that went up for rape because it sure isn't him. Whatever information you think you have, you are not right. You're doing defamation of character, okay? Stop that shit before you get yourself in trouble messing with Shades too. He sure is going to hear from us soon. You got that right, because that is crazy. You don't go around here defaming people's character, saying stupid stuff, okay? You don't do that. You don't go around here telling people because you're mad. You got mad because that Jermaine put that heart by my name, but you're sitting around here on YouTube telling people you don't give a damn about Shades too, like I care, or anything else. Do I look like I'm desperate for a man? Huh? I'm not. If I wanted a man, I could easily call my soon-to-be ex. He doesn't want a divorce. I want the divorce. Okay, not him. If he wanted the divorce, as long as it's taking me to file everything, he would have filed it. All right. So the thing is this right here. Stop putting everybody else in this argument. Stop attacking people that they're not doing anything to you. My soon-to-be ex does not play these type of games, okay? Period. He's a grown-ass man. He's in his 50s. He does not play these type of games, all right? I know you're a little boy and things like that, and you play these type of games. He does not play these type of games. Keep people names out of your mouth that don't have anything to do with you. Just like with the house thing, you're running around here saying that I stole your house. Well, I got a little trick to show you regarding that, and you will find out what it is soon, all right? because you're not going to sit around here and defame my character running around YouTube streets telling people I stole your house. Well, I'm going to play along with you, just like my soon-to-be ex told me to do. Yeah, I stole your house, and I'm right in your house right now. I'm living in your house right now. And he's running from the police right now, in the FBI, in the GBI, in all of these people. Since you want to go around talking about he's a rapist and I'm still in your damn house. You say your ex cried when you got divorced? Yeah. I don't know if mine's cried or not, because I never see him cry at all as long as we've been together. I have never seen him cry. So I don't know. But I know he does not want a divorce. I can tell y'all that straight up. That's why he hasn't went and filed. That's what you're jealous of. Okay, dude? So you can sit over there and you can make all these little threats and talk about a silver Rico. Let me tell y'all again what a silver Rico is, okay? And say you got me in one. I don't care. Do what you got to do. But when I do my stuff, everything is going to stick. Trust me. What is a silver Rico? What are the elements of filing one? I'm good now, though, Icy Kitty. So the actual name of it is civil val RICO. It likely refers to a civil RICO's lawsuit. The Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, RICO, is a federal law originally enacted to combat organized crime, but has expanded to allow private citizens and businesses to sue for damages caused by a pattern of racketeering activity. Okay? So now a successful plaintiff in a civil RICO case can recover treble damages 3 times the actual financial harm in addition to attorney fees. All right, now, but you have to have certain elements in order to get a civil RICO claim. So you must prove these: the enterprise, an existence of a legal entity or informal group working together separate from the defendant. I don't have that, dummy. The person, a defendant who participated in or directed the enterprise's affairs. I haven't done that, dummy. A pattern of racketeering activity, at least 2 related predicate acts within 10 years. These are specific illegal crimes like mail fraud or bribery that shows relatedness in I cannot pronounce it, CONTINUITY, or threat of future activity. I don't have that either. Conduct of the enterprise affairs, the defendant's participation in the enterprise through this pattern of activity. I don't have that. Injury to business or property, direct financial loss. You got to prove that one to me, okay? By me talking online about you made you lose business or property when you started it. You was talking about me, so you definitely going to have to prove that you didn't do anything to me at the same time. Causation, if I said that correctly, CAUSATION, the defendant's activity directly caused the financial injury. You can't prove that either. See, the thing about it, you cannot go out here and pick with people and do things to people and then expect them not to retaliate back. And then you want to run and go try to file a civil RICO like other people can't do the same thing. Okay? You can actually start doing the process yourself online. All right? So the thing is, everybody, you guys can go file one too. Go file a civil RICO. Do the same thing. Sometimes you have to fight people with their own stuff. Okay, and just make sure 2 of those elements are this, so therefore they will go ahead and let you do that civil RICO. So you got to do an investigation. Your investigation stinks because you got all the wrong information, dum-dum. Filing a complaint, you can file that all you want to. Discovery and potentially trial. Well, the thing is, I hope you do be able to take me to trial because I'm tearing your butt up in the courtroom. All right. You can use that little audio you want to, trying to tell people what I mean, and you don't know what I meant. But I tell you what, I got the whole entire chat, and it can basically be summing out what I meant because we were talking about me going down there doing the restraining order and things like that, and them filing paperwork on you. They said, when I go down there, tell it all if I'm going to tell some. All right, dummy, you don't never show all of that chat, but I got the entire chat. Then I got numerous what do you call those things? Restraining orders. I still got the paperwork. All right, numerous complaints to YouTube. I still have, but YouTube have that. My lawyer will, what do you call that? Subpoena that if they need to. Okay. Then, not only that, all these videos, my videos come after your videos. When you make a video of me, then it comes after your videos. Sometimes it takes hours or the next day, but it's after what you have made. I haven't put your phone number up online, but you have done that to me. I have not threatened you. I said that I'll use self-defense if you come out here messing with me or anybody else. That's legal, okay? But you have said that you would slit my throat. You said you would come out here and hit me. You even said that you would have punched my daughter in the face, but you would have never got the opportunity to because you would have been flat on your back before you could even think about it. All right? She wasn't coming along, dummy. All right? Then, what else? You just said that you accused my soon-to-be ex of rape in the military or whatever, and there's something about some trial stuff. He testified against you, some bull crap or something. I don't know. It's just plainly ridiculous. So that's defamation of character. You've been running around here stalking me on my TikTok page, looking at my stuff. You thought that I was sharing videos with you when it automatically does that itself if you're watching my videos. Okay? You've been sending me messages on videos on Instagram. This is all stalking. Okay? Because I didn't ask you to send me anything. Point blank. You sit over there and have my stuff on your channel all the time. That's stalking. All right? I don't have your stuff over here. You also use my thumbnail in my what's the name? What you call it back? A thumbnail in my logo. Okay. And then you got yourself a little copyright thing, okay? Because you don't use my stuff. All right. Then you try to be like my son hacked your computer. Are you slow? Okay. How is he hacking your computer? Okay, he doesn't hack anyway. We're not criminals over here. That's what you are. All right. So you got all these things that you've been doing, not to mention you do the same thing to other people. The dude over there that you gave the donations to, the chick over there you was trying to do the little podcast with, the other chick, all right. Who else? Mo3 situation. You doing everything with these people over here. It is so much against you. I don't even know why you even want to deal with law at all. I would tear you into pieces. Okay? Just like I did Walmart. Just like I did that woman who ran into my other daughter. Okay? I would tear you into pieces in the courtroom. I got so much stuff on my phone. It is ridiculous. Not just one phone, but 1, 2, 3, 4 different phones, from Signal to Tim's to regular messages to text messages here to audios that I recorded. Okay, I don't play mine like you do because I'm not an idiot. All right, I got all of that. Plus, every restraining order that I did, every restraining order was approved. Domestic restraining order, because you say we don't know each other because we didn't meet in person, but the court seems to think we do know each other. We don't know each other in person, but we know each other. Okay? So I got all of this stuff. Audios of you threatening me and other people. You online with your knives, threatening that dude over there. And if I need to, I will subpoena every single person you mess with online. Okay? So know who you messing with, dude. I have been to court. You think you've been to court. I haven't been to court for what you've been to court for. I've been to court for non-criminal activities. All right? But I won every single time. And I'm going to win with you because I'm not stalking you. You run around YouTube telling people that I'm hurt because you blocked me or because I love you. I do not love you, and I don't give a damn if you block me or not. Okay? I don't love no man. Okay? None. I'm not in love, just so you can know that. All right? Not with no dude. No girl either, because I'm not bi, but I'm just saying. I got to clarify that, but, yeah. So you got that wrong, baby. And I don't give a damn about you blocking me, but you unblock when you want to talk to me, don't you? That's what you do. So I don't care about you blocking. I don't care what the hell you do. I wouldn't even know that I'm blocked if you wouldn't have told me. I don't care. So I hope you do what you said you was going to do. You're done. You're not making no more videos, but I'm still taking your ass to court and everything else. Okay? I'm still doing everything that I said I was going to do, because you're not going to sit around here and defame my character. What other people let you do, that's on them. I don't care what these other YouTubers let you do. They can ignore you all day, baby. I'm going to ignore you too, but your ass going to pay for messing with Shades too. That's on everything. You are going to pay for messing with me in one way or the other. And that's on everything. You're not going to get away with that, period. Shit, you mark my word on that. You're not going to get away with that at all. All right? You mess with the wrong woman on YouTube. And I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be vengeful. I'm doing it because you should never mess with me in the first place. All right? And then you mess with other people that don't have a daggone thing to do with this. That's why I'm doing it. Now come and make me stop. Come and do what you threatened to do so you won't be here the next day. That's just on everything. And I'm going to utilize all the self-defense that I have in me. All right? And everybody I'm mad at, I'm going to take that out and just express that anger when I'm doing self-defense. If you or anybody else come and start messing with me. See, where I live at, if we see somebody that don't belong, it's over. Okay, you sitting outside my house or wherever, it's over. All right, you're going to be one of them stories that they read about in the newspaper, whoever you said. All right? You're going to be one of those stories that they read about. They're going to try to figure out what happened. So that's Shay's thoughts, you guys. And that's what I wanted to get out tonight. And I am done with this foolishness with this dude. Like I was telling Jermaine, every day when I do Shay's thoughts, I'm not going to be talking about this clown. All right. But I definitely wanted to address this situation where he put my soon to be ex name in this and then have any, he shouldn't have been doing that because he's jealous. He's jealous. Why do these people keep on telling me the same thing? Did I try to monetize this? I don't think I try to monetize. These people be giving me the same. I do not give a damn about that video, Jake and Blake. We got, listen, how much money can you really earn on 200 views? They pay $18 per 1,000 views. So if you only got 200 views, you're not making any money. I don't give a damn about that video. I don't know why YouTube keeps sending me the same thing about that stupid video. YouTube, I don't give a damn. All right, about that video. I can actually take that. If it had a lot of views on it, I would actually take that Blake and Jake shit off of there. They should be glad that I'm playing their damn video. Okay, so they can, so more people can see it. You know, shit. But if I was actually like a big YouTuber and had hundreds of thousands of views, all I would do is edit that shit out of there. All right, point blank. I probably would have never even played it in the first place. And Jermaine, I'm a pimp smack you. Pop, 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 pop. All right. But the thing is, I'm not going to keep on addressing this dude on my Shay's Thoughts because on Shay's Thoughts, I talk about many different things. You know what I'm saying? Not just this weirdo, because he wants me to talk about him. He wants that attention, y'all. Y'all stop. Let me tell y'all something. The only people who believe him is some weirdos that support him over there. Y'all better stop letting this dude manipulate y'all and believing that foolishness he's telling you, because that's what he's telling you. A bunch of foolishness, okay? Stop believing this weirdo. Think about the things he's telling you because it's not adding up. He said right over there and told y'all he didn't put that thumbnail up that somebody hacked up, but YouTube notifies you before your live come on and it shows you your thumbnail. So there you go. He's lying right there. Then with the TikTok sharing, TikTok does that automatically just like YouTube will. Okay. You shouldn't even be following me or looking at my videos and you would never get it. So there's another lie. Then he just told y'all a whoopie dooper lies yesterday and the other day. First one with Jermaine. Okay, that's just a straight up lie. Then with my student BX, that's another straight up lie. Then he said I stole his house or I got somebody to steal his house. That's a damn lie right there. I don't want that damn house. I don't steal. All right, that's what he does. All right, so that's another lie. Just so many lies. The only thing he told y'all the truth about is me telling his ass off, being mean to him, cussing him out. Yeah, and giving him them 7 bills to pay that he asked to pay. All right, shit. All this other shit, though, he's saying this shit because he's mad at me because I did not get a divorce and he was waiting on that. He's mad because I sat up there and talked about his ass, even though he claims that he was lying to me, but he's mad about the stuff that I said. That's what he's mad about, you guys. Look at the whole story. You see, you know why we be arguing? Because he's mad and he talks about me and I'm going to say something back to his ass. Okay? Acting like they're a little bitty boy and shit. You know, and yeah, people say ignore him. He's like a damn roach. You ignore him so long, but eventually you got to do something about him. Okay, so they can't keep coming back. Keep on ignoring people though. Keep on ignoring people and don't do anything about it and see where it'll land you. Okay, see, this is how certain people be in situations because they sit there and ignore things instead of meeting stuff head on and taking care of the situation. All right, if you are sick and you ignore it, you get sicker. If you have first stage cancer and you ignore it, it keeps on advancing. If you have poor eyesight and you ignore it, it keeps getting worse. If you have any type of situation going on and you ignore it, it's going to get worse. All right. No, you don't have to get up on your page and cuss people out and go crazy. But I think you do need to, handle things head on. All right. See, back in pre-slavery time, before slavery even started, a lot of black people back then was ignoring things too. And that's exactly why it ended up like it was. Okay. The same thing now. You ignore all these black people getting lynched and shit and everything else. And that's why it keeps happening. Stop ignoring so much. Some things you can't ignore, but for the most part, a lot of things you can. All right. And with that being said, you guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in to I forgot the name of the show. Y'all always do because I do so much content. Let's see what it is. It's Night Owls Talk Time with Shay Shay. Okay, I'm about to say it's Reaction Talk Time and stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank Icy Kitty for being here because this is one of my persons that be here for Country Wayne Reaction. And I definitely appreciate you being here later. And you have a good night. Payo, thank you so much for being here. And you better not be that dude, Payo. Okay, that's on everything. All right. Jermaine, thank you so much for being here as well. Let's see who else came in here. Most Hated Bronze, thank you so much for being here, hon. I appreciate you. And Tony Bands, my other two moms. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tony, he would not say a damn thing to you. Okay, he must have been researching you and found some things out and scared, huh? I'm so crazy. Oh my gosh, man. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. And don't forget about these cases I just told you about. The 19-year-old girl, I forgot her first name, Dakaria Thompson, and then Mario Kaiser. Don't forget about him. And Javion McGee. Do not forget about Javion, you guys. Okay? Don't forget about him either. And thank you guys so much for watching, okay? Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And this is my other logo right here, you guys. I got like that one, then I got this one, and I got this one. Cute logos. I think this one is the same. It's maybe a little bit different and stuff. I think that's the same one. So from time to time, I switch them up and stuff. And then once I do my, what do you call that? InShot. I got to pay because right now I'm using the free one. But once I go back and pay for InShot, then they'll start putting my logos all throughout my videos. It's amazing. You have to pay for everything. They don't do shit for free. Okay, nothing for free. Thank you so much, Jermaine. All right, thank you to Icy Kitty, and good night to you too. They don't do anything for free, you guys. Nothing. All right. All right. So see y'all tomorrow morning for its Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. Country Wayne and things. And I'll talk to you guys then. Y'all have a blessed night and a blessed Tuesday. And thank you again for tuning in. Okay, let's go and take this out. Thank you, Tony Bands. Thank you, hon. And Tony is Shay too. Look at him. so there you go, stupid. He's not gonna mess with men, real men, okay? Like Jermaine, you, and Most Hated. He's not gonna mess with real men. He want to mess with a woman. But I wish I could change to a man. Y'all wouldn't have any more problems with this dude if I was a man. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, just what. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And thank you so much for tuning in to Shay's Tube. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late. She's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shay's too, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay.